Ready. Off and racing, Platinum Shot dwelt from the inside. Universal Playboy didn't get much of a start either. It's gathering speed soon afterwards, absolutely hurtling through. Ain't No Other Man's got dazzling speed from wide out. They're looking for the rail and will get there. Ain't No Other Man was able to cross Universal Playboy. Village Girls up there travelling third, followed by Let's Talk close handy. Bin Shalar is there. Then King Hit, Platinum Shot making up ground with Sonatea next, followed by Katona and On Patrol. And back towards the tail, Red Rebel, Brave Venture at the 550. Down the side they come, and Ain't No Other Man had them all off the bridle. He's flying solo. Ain't No Other Man led by 3. Running second is Universal Playboy as they approach the turn. A length and a half. Let's Talk, Village Girl, Platinum Shot steadies off heels. And then King Hit, Sonatea. Ain't No Other Man, they were the big lead. At the 250, it's Ain't No Other Man by 3. Giving chase, Let's Talk coming out after the leader with Platinum Shot down the outside. Here comes King Hit. Let's Talk hits the front from Ain't No Other Man, falling in a heap. King Hit, Platinum Shot running on with On Patrol, but Let's Talk salutes in the last. Let's Talk beat King Hit. Platinum Shot might be third, just in front of On Patrol, who was charging late. Katona made up ground. Then came Ain't No Other Man, who stopped as if shot in the straight. Followed further back behind those Red Rebel, Village Girl, Sonatea, and then Brave Venture and the stablemates Universal Playboy and Bin Shalar keeping company back there together at the tail. Number 8, Let's Talk, takes out the last of the day for Lactar Romilly. It's a winning double for Lactar. Trained by Jimmy Taylor. Gets home to score. Lactar had to really lift Parish Prince to victory earlier on in the card. Let's Talk did the hunting after Ain't No Other Man gave them the slip coming around the corner. Look at the time that they've run. 109.87 in this class. They were revving. 109.87. A length and a quarter, 3/4 the margins. Let's Talk gunning initially Ain't No Other Man down. 12 King Hit running on, grabbing second. Platinum Shot holding third in front of On Patrol, charging late. 8-12, 2-6 they are. To the last on the card, the winner by I'm All the Talk from Bessan Rose. Trained by Jim Taylor for Tina, Lois Taylor, DJ Jeffies, G Simmons, R McDonald, Mrs J McDonald, Mrs L.J. Patat, A. Murphy, W. Rhodes, C. Isaiah, Mrs R. Isaiah, J. Isaiah, and S. and Mrs B. Newman. They run home in 35.14. Let's Talk posting his 4th victory this afternoon from 12 runs, scoring from King Hit by Magna Grecia, Trevor Andrews, Stephen Parnham, and third going the way of Platinum Shot, Holly Knottle for Dan and Ben Pearce by Shooting to Win. That rounds out today's action from the commentary box here from Ascot. And now we head you back downstairs to Lockie Taylor, who no doubt is pretty happy about the result in the last event of the day. There's his dad, Jim, making his way across now to join Lockie back in the winner's enclosure.
Walking as good as you, Darren, his dad, as he joins me now. Congratulations on the win. A horse that you've always held in high regard, but with his wind issues, we might not ever see the best of him, but back to midweek grey, that was a nice win.
Yeah, well, his last start was good. Like, he missed the kick and he was probably a little bit unlucky to, probably if he jumps, he nearly wins the other day on a sad day. So obviously back to midweek is a bit easier.
Today, the key was clearly the way that he begun in the early stages. How happy were you to not only see him jump, but the fact that they really rolled along throughout?
Yeah, well, Lucky said the other day there was a horse playing up next to him. He said he won't do that again, so he was right.
Looking forward to Saturday afternoon. 2 runners, Son of the Boss and Nicky Motor goes around in the last. Son of the Boss, he's off 7 days. How's he been over the last half a week or so?
Yeah, obviously just keeping him fresh this week, so he should run well. And Nicky Moto always runs well.
Nice way to finish the day. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Dad, Jim Taylor, after the win of Let's Talk, winning the last of the day. And the race changed complexion slightly, Scotty. It always looked likely that they'd roll along here in the last of the day, but when Universal Playboy was one of the slowest out, it was ain't no other man that was able to stroll to the front, but Natika Reardon ensured that they really rolled along, and that set it up nicely for a horse like Let's Talk, and also the second horse in King Hit, who ran really, really well at a big price.
Yeah, correct, Lockie. And as we touched upon in our preview, Universal Playboy is the ultimate all-or-nothing galloper. When he leads, he goes really well, and when he can't lead, he just doesn't want to be there. And today was the exact same case for him. But for Let's Talk, as soon as he left the gates cleanly, he's going to get that beautiful track up in behind them. But to his credit, he's absorbed plenty of pressure there, because Ain't No Other Man didn't leave a stone unturned, was rolling from start to finish, and he was having to near on toe the rest of the field to that tearaway leader, and had to be brave late to hold off King Hit, who was coming hard late, and is a horse that is proven out to 1400, 1600, so is always going to be strong late and through the line. But it's 8, 12, 2 and 6, a double today to Lactar Rumley, a double also to William Pike. Lactar joins us now after the victory of Let's Talk, who he's known extremely well and ridden throughout his entirety of his career. Lucky, a horse that when he does things right and he finds the right setup, he's very capable.
Yes, it was like today the pace was on, which suit him. Like you can't restrain his horse, got a bit of a breathing problem. But from his run last time, I knew he loves to chase a little bit, and I think we could go 1400 easy. And actually, as I said, the pace was on, and I knew I had the horse underneath me. I had the best horse of the race, and lucky enough, normally on the corners, he used to be a bit unbalanced, but today I think the trainer fixed it, and it was very good and very smooth to ride.
And last time out, he obviously missed the kick a little bit, but sounds like it wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't his fault. We were in the gate for ages. I think horses was playing up, and he just got a bit fizzy and just missed it. Today I had someone up with me, and yeah, he jumped good, and I was happy to let them go in front of me and just chase them down.
Congratulations on the double, well done.
Thank you.
There's Lactar Rumley. He combines with Jim Taylor and Let's Talk to take out the last of the day, and brings up a double after saluting aboard Parish Prince in race number 2 earlier on this afternoon, as Scotty touched upon. Scott, great day of racing here at Ascot in terms of horse flesh. Perhaps the highlights, Urquhart's Bluff and Poblano, but clearly the story of the day, Taj Dyson taking out the first, getting down to the 57 kilos. Clearly the feel-good story of the day.
It certainly is. It's great reward for effort for Taj. He's been travelling around to Geraldton and all of the provincial tracks, and he's been taking whatever rise he can get at any prices. He's ridden a lot of horses recently that have been 60, 70, 80, 90 to 1, and so those horses unfortunately are just most likely going to extend that lean spell that he's been having, but you have to take what you can get when you've got it. And so today, reward for effort, 57 kilos, not easy for Taj. A beautiful ride aboard Written Words. The horse was able to get a lovely run behind the stablemate, but then let rip on straightening. Little salute after the post as well. So you could tell it meant a lot to Taj, and hopefully that now kick-starts that return to the saddle, because we all know he's talented enough to be here.
That he is. We've touched upon Pinjarra Park racing out of Pinjarra tomorrow afternoon. Scotty's best of the day comes up in the second last, that being Magical Sequence. But I'm already looking forward to Saturday, Scott, because there's a clash, the 3-year-old plate over 1,200 metres. I personally, and I know you are, you're a big fan of Playing It Sweet. I think should be hard to beat on the weekend, but there is such a big spruik on Mitch Pateman's debutant in Basset Hound, scratched from today, saved for Saturday afternoon. I can't wait.
Well, Mitch Pateman said today might be the best one that he's had. Now, he has said that 78 times previously, but hopefully Basset Hound can start to live up to those expectations. But look, any of us replay watchers have been waiting and waiting for so long to see him hit the track. He was going to go around at probably 210, 220 today in a Class 1, but instead they raced for 80,000, and she is a really good indicator of where he's actually at, because she's already a stakes-winning filly, prolific winner, great use of the 3-kilo claim, really well placed by Adam Durant. If he can come out and beat Playing It Sweet, then he's the real deal.
Exactly right. Really fun day of racing here at Ascot. 7 of the best. Thanks for joining us on Racing WA TV or racing.com. But for now, it's good night from Scotty and I.